Hey everyone, Boozor here. Welcome back. So in this episode, we're just going to talk about my endgame free-to-play account. I actually have two endgame accounts. Both are level 100, around 11 million player power. I play both simultaneously, but I'm going to focus mainly on this one, Boozilla. I feel like the roster is a bit more developed, so we're just going to focus on this one, and I'm going to make most of my videos on this one. This account's about 2 years old. Currently, we don't have too many shards. I ripped all my shards, um, all my void shards, just before the year end. About 160. I was waiting for a void guarantee, but Plarium's not going to give us a good void, so I just decided to take my chances on a 10x and 2x Gorgid. I need a good DPS. I didn't get them, so it's okay. These shards were low value, so I ended up saving them. We should be getting a guaranteed ancient relatively soon. In terms of overall resources, I have 4,500 gems, almost 900 million silver. Um, Fragments, I have a couple sitting in the vault, ready to go. Yeah, actually, I have more than a couple, so right there. In terms of Great Hall, I'm basically done. I have 2 points here left, but I'm basically done. Terms of chickens, I don't save chickens, I use chickens just because I had a bad experience feeding epics in the past, so I decided to save it if I had stash vault space. So yeah, I don't have any issues with vault space. I don't overly pull shards all the time, so I have tons of vault space. But I don't have a lot of chickens, um, so not many chickens at all. I use chickens first. In terms of books, I have lots of books, but recently I did spend quite a bit of legendary books. So usually I have about 40 or 50 legendary books saved up, but this account's been getting a pretty steady flow of good bookable legendaries. So I don't mind spending books on good legendaries. Um, okay, so I just show you guys some of my progress. I obviously finished all of campaign. Nightmare's done. Nightmare's all done. I only farm Brutal, I don't farm Nightmare. I'm not sure why. It's just I don't really farm campaign that much. If I need to level food, I have solo farmers for dungeons, so I use Tomb Lord to solo farm Ice Golem and Dragon, so that's where I get my food. Spider's Den, I have a sub 20-second spider team. Um, Not perfectly optimized, but it's good enough. Um, Sand Devil's the only content that I haven't really pushed too far in, just because I don't see the need for it right now, and I've been focusing on other things. I have Ninja, I have a Neri, I just haven't geared them up yet. I am leveling a Neri right now and slowly, so I'll get to it eventually. Fire Knight, I have a roughly 1 minute team. All dungeons I usually farm 24, but I don't really farm dungeons too much anymore. Faction War is all done. Yeah, Faction War is all done. Lydia's done. Arena tag 3. I have reached tag 4, but I find tag 4 a bit too hard in terms of speed. So I choose to farm tag 3. It's just a bit faster for me personally, especially running two accounts, so time constraint is real. Gold 5, I've reached Platinum twice the last 2 weeks. So yeah, it's a good sign. I hope to be a regular in Platinum. Um, but the reason why I've made more attempts recently is because the time zone has been more beneficial. Usually it's too late for me. So, but the time zone being as it is right now, I can still stay up for platinum reset. Clan boss, I one key, I one key everything. So Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, Brutal, Hard. The team I use is Demitha Fushan, Demitha Fushan team. I made this team as soon as when Demitha was first created or first introduced in the game, so it's over a year old. All the gear is very old, but it's such a great team. Full auto, all affinities, no thinking. I might need to do a video on just to showcase some of these teams in the future, so maybe stay tuned for that. Hydra, I'm all done. One key Nightmare, Brutal, Hard. The last maybe 3 or 4 rotations, so far so good. My roster has been filled out a little bit, so the teams have been a lot easier to deal with Brutal and Hard. Um, So right now, like basically, I don't really have much to do. Doom Tower I'm all done. Um, every rotation done. I'm not super keen on the secret rooms, just because I have Ramantu already. So it's not important for me to do secret rooms. But I do at least 7 or 8 every month, anyways, without really trying. So it's not too hard. And then my roster. Well, let's check out the soul stones here. Um, yeah, I don't have too much done on soul stones, but okay, let's check out the roster. You guys can have a quick look. Not all my 60s are here. Some of them are in the vault, obviously, but these are the main ones I use. Um, the blessings go on mainly the arena ones or the boss ones, so Hydras, um, get brimstone and stuff like that. But you can have a quick look. Um, yeah, I've been very fortunate on this account. My first legendary on this account was Duchess. Believe it or not, like 2 months in, I pulled Duchess, and the rest is history. Duchess just carries you in all areas. My most recent pull was actually Warlord, so I was super happy. Like I basically saved my void shards for about 6 months, hoping for a good guarantee. Never came. Um, like I pulled for Turvold, and I pulled random void shards to finish events, but I didn't get a good guarantee um, void legendary, so I just decided to pull for year end and then give myself a good holiday uh, present. And yeah, we got Warlord, and super happy with this. It's just completes the account. Like it just gives us everything. Like Ramantu's done, Mithral's done, Necret. I don't really play Sifi too much, uh, but I did build her recently. I don't want to go get into individual champs too much. We can do that maybe later when they get into teams. My best nuker is actually Ethos, so not super good on the, not super good, but he's the best I got. But yeah, you can have a quick look. Um, yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean in terms of I've done everything in this game, and I can do the remainder of Sand Devils. Just have to regear my ninja, and Aniri's already in the sparring pit, getting done. My roster is capable of doing platinum, um, at least the lower platinum right now. I hope to be able to stay in it more regularly. Um, so yeah, that's kind of the goal, and I'm trying to go for 1 billion silver, but that's kind of hard because then it kind of goes up and down. But I should reach it eventually. It does slowly creep up, and I did just spend maybe like 50 million just doing a bunch of gear rolls recently in the last CVC. But yeah, not too much going on in game right now, so we're just chilling. It's a good day to make some videos. But thanks for stopping by and checking out my account. We'll look into it in a bit more detail in the near future. All right, take care, everyone.